Yes, blessed name of Chukwu Kabiama. Once again, thank you.
It is happening. It is happening.
It's on a man. Blessed name of Chukwu
are watching direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. You are watching live and direct all autopilot IPOB media platform around the world. You are watching through the Twitter. We are going to take you off the Twitter because we want to put our platform and watch. I've built this platform to make sure we display the Biafra struggle and Biafra liberation awareness, and so we want you to come to our own platform. You have where you can engage other viewers in comment section. We are improving it, and engineers are here. Our engineer is also watching and observing where we should have some improvement, and our app will be out very soon. So if you are watching through the Enter Biafra,
yes,
to refresh at any point in time, make sure that every
our conversions, all the millions of Biafrans are conversion the same time to defeat Nigeria. Thank you, Chukwu Kabiama. He said,
welcome to this evening.
Yes.
We are going to, continue.
Damage Zoom completing. Destroy them completely.
And please, we also need feedback.
Yes, sir.
Getting ready. Keep supporting what we are doing. Of course, tomorrow we still have fundraising tomorrow. Please come, wake up, and come and support us on Saturday. I mean to say, on Saturday we have a mega fundraising on Saturday. So keep coming, so that we will do the final meeting. The final work, the final touches. My God, you are the man. We are so proud of you, mother, and with you 100%. We are so happy for Finland women. They are doing the work of God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are with you 100%. Thank you. Thank you, Devil. All right. That's the chairperson of Umwada. Worldwide. Mapolo stanno stanza eli se ei mitään mä koen siitä niin mitään pahaa tai rikosta tai jotain semmoista. Sen takia minä teken siitä ja mä tulen tekemään, jos niin tulee pian. We play the show live and direct.
Yes. I thank you once again. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. I thank you once again. Yes, I. Blessed, I salute you. I salute you all. This is the time of the Biafran. I thank the Dutch people, and also I remind the media that the opportunity to speak one-on-one. I send the email, I send the message since last year. I want all this thing come to the reality. Also, I consulting the King of Netherlands, also to repeat the history of his mother, to be the first, the kings to identify Biafra as an allies of Western world. Also, at the same time, I communicate with the parties of Netherlands, the ministers, to be the truth area is better because Biafra must be real. Also, I consult all the organizations to support Biafran, to support us in nominations, to support us in any manner of progress, because we are championing the world. I want to remind people that the fraud in going to Nigeria and the criminal Nigeria implementing all over the world will be stopped. Nigeria implementing 419 drugs, violence, creating every kind of problem, disability for the reality of the life. So we have to solve it, and all this killing will stop. Most funny thing that most of people came from Nigeria have their passport. All their passport, Nigerian government duplicate it, using it, apply somebody, paying somebody salary is not exist. Some of people who come Europe, some die, some come back. They didn't know that they are duplicate. They have double duplicate of Nigerian system to using their passport. Anyone travel, still making the value and obtaining the systems. All those things will have input. So I want everybody to have the courage to understand the new step we are going now from the voice, and at the same time we are collaborating with the music, and it's gonna be short video. It's breasted and support all your goodness to know that Biafran is at our door. I thank you all. Breasted in the name of Chukwu Kabiam. It's all right. We're getting it there. We are waiting for the comply. We are waiting for the comply for Nigeria. For the comply for Nigeria and the world. Comply for Nigeria and the world. We are watching them. Our strategy, we are going to brilliant level. We call it cleverness. We already defeated Nigeria with wisdom, defeated with Nigeria with knowledge and the smartness. We defeated Nigeria with the constitutions. We defeated Nigeria with the principle and the policy. We defeated Nigeria to sitting at home. We defeated Nigeria to integrated Nigeria to make a referendum by ourselves, to the world already understanding that we are on top of the game. So for that reason, Nigeria will have to finish it up with the cleverness, you know. So we are play chess in this clever. We are play mathematics in this chess clever. We play football on this chess clever. You understand it? This is not about wisdom or anything now. This is a clever mass, you know. Our strategy is in a clever mass, which is, means the father of Foramis or the anyone's in this clever mass. They are first implementing clever mass was prove it wrong. What is proving wrong? That their policy and their plan has been shows that is not working. Why people are killing each other, and people should not remember what was in the past, but they remember it today. So that is clever mass. We are going to, we are the beginning to start to, we are the beginning and we are the end. That's where we stand up. So that clever mass is what we are keeping on top. I know it's overwhelming our people worried about this currency. I'm already making it clear to the people to understanding when from 25, all the banks belongs to us. Either we close it or burn it or seize all the property in the bank because of them don't deliver. Then we can find a solution to using daily by batters to be able to strengthen up. So because of what I'm saying, this is everything already done, that our leader must be out. The job remain for him, should be carried on for him, officially about currency, officially about the bundles, officially about constitutions, and the negotiation with international law. So all those things the job remain for him. So our spokesman already been alerting to Swiss bank to consider the situation of Nigeria to be able to create the humanity that activated the Biafran currency emergency to be able to create more sustaining. And at the same time, Swiss bank are waiting Nigeria to release Mazen and to start negotiating. So we're in a clever mass. So we are waiting for Nigeria to be able to deliver. It doesn't matter anyway. The understanding is not about only agitation that why Nigerian election cannot be transparent and cannot hold on. There's many people who don't want election in Nigeria. All the middle belt don't want election. All the Sharia people in the MENA, all those places in the northern don't want elections. So even in Abuja, many places don't want elections. So my point is the world will already come in a clever mass in the sense of that our job meant that every Biafran know who they are and they claim they are right. So that's the point. Everybody decide to sit at home. More than 2 weeks, our spokesman don't speak every day. But people are taking the order by themselves, beside the frustration. Because some other country, if in Uganda or other country, bank can seize their money. They bond the whole bank, the whole world. If in the Netherlands, in England. So these things going on in the Biafran land, but we are doing it amicable because we are in a clever mass. Because all the trap they set up. Some is come above this trap. All these people don't understand when Nigeria send a trap for you. This bank is a trap, but also it's just to eliminate and to frustrate us to be poor. But we know how to handle it. So that is what you people don't understanding. Opposite of them are bringing soldier killing now. It's a trap. Maznan can handle it. Then to support selling the land, bring Fulani behind us. It's a trap. We are doing that trap, but Fulani also really sincerity, moving actions. So this is our clever mass who are trying to take the world to understand it. In a ball game, United Nations is under suspicious. In the arena, people watching the ball, I don't know what is going on in the field. So that is a clever mass we are trying to say. So when the Western people, citizen knows the truth, that their government has the problem, then clever mass start working. Like we made it that people in the Biafran and most of African people knowing the truth, that to supporting the election or voting, you're fooling yourself. You don't need to have something and suffering. To remind them that in reality, they are not get life easy in Europe, 90%, but they survive because of environment, society. That is what we're asking you to get that environment. So this is a clever mass. So I thank the world to understanding where we're coming from, and we're in a happy time because everything we ask in this world has become for food. And the world already give us green right under circumstances and the reality because they don't want to stop this war. They want us to take it by ourselves. They want to see how we can make it because they believe freedom, that no world give you freedom. You're going to stand up. When you stand up, then they don't have no option. So clever mass that Maznan can already make the whole Biafran to know who they are. Our opportunity to already make it that every word and the people, our people make a decision by themselves to buy court, to know their governors are the criminals and the things, and they knows that the people are killing them is the governors and the Bubagos, all this in behind. Their kings as appointed by the governors, they destroy their policies and their cultures and everything. So we already knows everything. So that is why unstoppable, clever mass in this moment. I thank you all to dedicate amicable to our movement in this struggle. Thank you, word that Mazen Nandikan is free. Thank you, word, for this freedom that you give to Mazen Nandikan. And take him in a point of everything he speak after the freedom. Word, we have to listen to it. I thank you in our clever mass. Be Nigeria. So for that good news, I can never listen like them. We are listening like normal people, Biafran people. So my point is that I want to inform all this cockroach news from Ohanes and Igbo from Nigerian government.